what's up? My name is Daniela and in today's video I'm going to do the no disclaimers book tag. I wasn't tagged by anybody, but I really like these questions, and the tag was created by Catalyst Reads, who is like a serial creator of great tags, so go check out his channel and let's do it because I love no disclaimers. Question number 1 is, which trope or tropes annoy you the most in books? So there is one thing that actually annoys me also in real life, but that is when a girl thinks that she can change a boy and she stays in a toxic relationship even though the boy clearly doesn't care about her. Also, I have one that is very frustrating, and that is the Romeo and Juliet trope, as I call it. And this means that someone doesn't get an important message because of some error. These days it's usually a technical error of some kind, and it has some horrible consequences. So yeah, this one is really frustrating. Question number 2 is, which writer or writers do you feel are overhyped or overrated? I was struggling to find an author who would be overrated, because I can consider a book overrated, but if I do, then I'm probably not going to read the author's other books anytime soon, so I can judge like the whole work of this author. But then I came up with one author who wrote very famous series, and I have read 2 of these, and I think that the writer is overrated mainly because the writing is bad. It's like the worst writing I have read, probably. And it's E.L. James. I have read the first 2 volumes of 50 Shades of Grey. This was like the highest level of procrastination when I was supposed to study for my bachelor's degree final exams. Question number 3 is, what are your least favorite books that you read since joining BookTube? Well, I joined BookTube in November 2017, and I haven't really read bad books since then, but I made a video about my most disappointing books of 2017, so I will link this video. Question number 4 is, a terrible ending that ruined an otherwise quality book. And this is a perfect question for me because I definitely have an answer. So I think that this book is really great. It is well written, well thought out. I kind of hated the characters, but I still really enjoyed it. But then the ending came and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is not happening. This is horrible. And it was Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Question number 5 is, which characters do you wish were not killed off? This is a spoiler for Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, so skip to this time if you want to avoid the spoiler. Okay, so now that we are alone, I'm going to say Sirius Black, although I haven't reread the series for a very long time, and I'm curious what I'm going to think when I finally reread the series, which will be hopefully next year, I think. Question number 6 is, what are some of your bookish pet peeves? So I don't like when I read a book and after finishing it I find out that there is a pronunciation guide or some explanatory notes that I should have known before I read the book, because I have been like pronouncing the name of the main character of some other character wrong the whole book. Another thing is that I actually don't like dust jackets that much because I think they are really impractical. So I definitely prefer naked hardcovers, or I think I prefer paperbacks above hardcovers, so yeah. Question number 7 is, what are some books that you feel should have more recognition? So I'm going to mention one book that was written by a Czech author, but he moved to the States when he was 15 and he wrote this book in English, and I then read it as a Czech translation. And this is Spaceman of Bohemia by Jaroslav Kalfař. And this is about a Czech astronaut who goes to space alone, and the other part of the book are flashbacks to his childhood and his teenage years, which were very difficult because his father died. He used to be an informer for the Communist Party. And after the revolution, many people wanted their revenge. And so basically the family suffered a lot because of this. So while the astronaut is in space, his marriage experiences some troubles. So he tries to fix that, but it's kind of hard when you are in space. So it's partly sci-fi, partly contemporary, and it's really interesting. So yeah, I recommend this one. Question number 8 is, what are your thoughts on censorship or banning books? As you may know, there was a strict censorship during the communist era. Nowadays it's not something sensible people want to do. When I was growing up, everybody who read was using the public library because there wasn't really a functioning school library in my tiny school. And from the age like 11 or 12, I was reading all kinds of young adult or even adult books with various content. I was reading these Czech young adult books. There was one author who was like really popular. She wrote like 30 books or something. Yeah, there were explicit sex scenes and there were drugs. But looking back, these topics were really dealt with really well. It was almost educational. So I don't think that there are any books that kids in junior high or even older shouldn't be supposed to read. So yeah, that's why I really don't understand this concept of banning books. And question number 9 is, who do you tag? There were so many people tagged in the original tag that I'm not really sure who to tag. But if you want to do this tag, consider yourself tagged. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe if you want to. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!